So just find a comfortable seated position. I sometimes recommend that you try sitting like I'm sitting, just to vary. It can be a little bit painful on your feet, but it's a good alternative to sitting with your legs crossed. So you sit on your heels and you raise your spine. So if you feel that you can do it. You can even roll blanket and have it under your knees to make it a bit less uncomfortable if you feel discomfort either on your feet or your knees. So you decide. But if it's not pleasant at all, find another comfortable sitting position. And just allow your spine to be long and straight and a bit strong but relaxed. So relax your shoulders, hands on your thighs, and start as usual by bringing your awareness inwards. So bring your attention to the parts of your lower body that are in contact with the mat. You can start by that. And move your awareness upwards through your body. Notice if you have any tired or stiff muscles. How are your joints? And as usual, it's just to start noticing how you're doing, not judging, not wanting to change anything, just noticing. And then give yourself a bit of time and space to notice your general shape. How are you feeling? And your mood. Just imagine that you're standing in front of yourself and asking yourself, how are you doing? Like you would ask a friend, and just listen with curiosity, with an open heart, and again, without judging or clinging or analyzing, just notice. And then lastly, bring your attention to your breath. So notice your inhales and your exhales. And on your next exhale, allow yourself to exhale completely. So long, full exhale. And long, deep inhale. And again, exhale completely. So start establishing a soothing rhythm of your breath. If you're used to breathe through the back of your throat, you can do that. So you can hear your breath. But remember to relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, your forehead. And finish your exhale here, and on your next inhale, bring your chin up towards the ceiling. So we start with a warm up. And on your exhale, bring your chin down. And just continue. So take a little check on your sitting bones. Are you still grounding your sitting bones and allowing your spine to rise? Or did you start compressing a bit your spine? So remember to sit tall, yet relaxed. We do 3 more. You can close your eyes if you want to. And 1 more. Exhale. And come back to center. We'll tilt the head from side to side. So on your inhale, tilt to the left. And then your exhale, tilt to the right. And again, inhale. And exhale. Be gentle. But if you bring your hands down alongside your torso and you imagine that your arms are heavy as plumb, you might feel the stretch on the side of your neck a little bit more. And do 1 more. Finish your exhale. And come back to center. Now turn your head from side to side. So inhale to the left, and exhale to the right. And again, inhale. and exhale. Listen to your breath. Try to let go of any thoughts. Focus on what you're feeling as you move your head from side to side. And last one. And come back to center. Hands on your shoulders. We make circles with the elbows. So inhale, bring your elbows back, up and around. Exhale when they meet in front of your chest. And again, inhale and exhale. So ground your lower body and allow your torso to grow taller when you bring your elbows upwards. Open your chest when you bring your elbows backwards. And you can round a little bit your upper back when you bring your elbows together in front of your chest. Really make big circles. Feel how your whole upper back and chest open up. Last one. Pause at the end of your exhale and reverse the move. Again, be curious in each movement. Notice how your body responds to it, how your mind responds to it. Make any adjustment to make it more pleasant, less straining. And follow your breath. And one more. And exhale. And release. Come up to standing. So come to the top of your mat. You can open your stance a little bit wider than your hips. Bend your knees a little bit. And we'll tilt the pelvis. So on your inhale, stick your tailbone out. And on your exhale, bring your tailbone in. So you're just moving your lower body. And exhale. Try to keep your lower belly slightly tucked in. And exhale. And we do 3 more. This is a very nice movement to do if you often have lower back pain. So you squeeze a little bit your glutes when you bring your pelvis forward. And now we make circles. So stick your bum out, bring your hip around, and bring your tailbone forward and around. So bend your knees a little bit more if you need to. You can go as fast or as slow as you want to. So sometimes it's a bit of a weird movement, so you can do it more mechanically, like stick back to the side, forward to the other side, back to the side, forward on the other side. And finish your exhale here. Pause and reverse the movement. So make circles in the other direction. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. And again, follow your breath. Bring your attention back to here and now. Feel the sole of your feet on the mat. And from there, move your attention to your hips and your lower back. And last one. Use your exhale. And back to center. Stand on your left foot and bring your right knee up. And start making circles with your knee. So breathe in and breathe out. If it's very challenging to balance here, find a wall, the wall. So it's not a competition in how long you can stand on one leg. And we do one more. Exhale. And reverse the movement. So it's the season for skiing, so maybe you can feel it on your hip flexors. Maybe also because it's more challenging to walk outside, so we go with smaller steps and kind of compress all the muscles. Last one. And bring your right leg down, stand on your right foot, bring your left knee up, And start making circles with your left knee. Breathe. Try to relax your jaw and your shoulders, forehead. Last one this way. Pause at the end of your exhale and reverse. Last one. Release. Now come to hands and knees on the mat for cat cow. So spread your fingers wide apart from each other, knees under your hips, stick your sitting bones out and back and a little bit up. Push your hands to the mat and open your chest, look up and inhale. Inhale, round your back, chin towards your chest. And again, inhale, come back to start. And exhale, round your back. Feel how you stretch your back on your exhale. And on your inhale, you get a bit of a stretch on your front body, so from the belly up to the chest. And exhale, round again. Inhale, come back to start. And last exhale here. And come back to center. Come up standing again. Now we'll start with some variations of sun salutations to finish our warm-up. So feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward. Press your feet to the mat and from there engage a little bit your thigh muscles, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders back and down, fingertips pointing down. Take a deep breath here and exhale. And on your next inhale, bring your arms above your head, bend your knees and fold forward, only halfway. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look up and fold all the way down. Let your head hang, you can fingertips on the mat. Take a deep breath here. Bend your knees a little bit more if you need to. Finish your exhale. Fingertips to the mat and inhale, right leg back, high lunge. Exhale. Take a deep breath here. And exhale. Both hands to the mat, bring your left leg back. And on your exhale, slowly bend your elbows and bring your chest and belly down towards the mat. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, forehead down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, come back to plank. And exhale, downward dog. So adjust the distance between your feet and your hands. And the space between your feet if you need to. A bit of time to find a comfortable downward dog, and if you don't feel like doing downward dog, you can do child's pose. Take a deep inhale till here, full exhale, and on your inhale, bring your right leg forward. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale and exhale. Your left leg forward, look up and fold. Press your feet to the mat, bend your knees, and with a straight back, come all the way up, arms above your head, palms together, thumbs to the heart. And we do it again. Inhale, arms above your head, bend your knees and fold forward, only halfway. Hands to your shins, inhale, look up and fold. Stay here for a full breath. Let your head hang, relax your shoulders. Exhale. Fingertips to the mat, and on your inhale, bring your left leg back. Exhale, stay here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Both hands to the mat, come into a plank, inhale. And on your exhale, start bending your elbows backwards and come to lie down on your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead down. Put yourself back to plank or through your knees if you want to. And downward dog. Breathe. So on downward dog, remember to spread your fingers wide apart from each other and press the base of your fingers on the mat, especially the index and the thumb. This protects your wrists. One more full breath here. And on your inhale, bring your left leg forward. Exhale, stay here. Open your chest, engage both legs, press your right heel back, lift your right knee, exhale. Bring your right leg forward, look up, and fold. Let your head hang, press your feet to the mat, bend your knees, and with a straight back, come all the way up. Palms together, thumbs to the heart. Good. One more round with a variation. So inhale, arms above your head. One more round, both sides. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to your shins, inhale, look up and fold. Fingertips to the mat, inhale, right leg back. Exhale, stay. Right hand to the mat, lift your left arm up, twist to the left, inhale, and stay. Two more breaths here, inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, and bring your left hand down, exhale. Right knee down, inhale, torso up, arms above your head. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And both hands down. Bring your left leg back. Inhale. And exhale all the way down. Lie down on your belly. Inhale, cobra. And forehead down. Put yourself back through your knees or up to a plank. And on your exhale, downward dog. Breathe. One more full breath. Exhale. And on your inhale, bring your right leg forward. Exhale, stay here. Left hand to the mat. And on your inhale, lift your right arm up, twist to the right. Exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Open your chest. Try not to lose contact with your legs. One more full inhale here. And on your exhale, bring your right arm down, left knee down. Inhale, come up. Arms above your head. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last inhale here. And hands down. Left leg forward, look up. And fold. And on your next inhale, come all the way up. Arms together. Palms together, thumbs to the heart. And last round on the left side. Inhale, arms over your head. And fold. Inhale, look up. And fold. Fingertips to the mat, left leg back. Exhale. Left hand to the mat, right arm up, twist to the right. Exhale. Full breath here. One more inhale. And bring your right hand down, left knee down. Arms above your head, lift your torso up, and relax your shoulders. One full breath here. Exhale. Lengthen a little bit more on your inhale, and bring both hands down. Come into a plank or both knees back, and on your exhale, belly, chest down. Inhale, cobra, and forehead down. Drop your toes, back to plank or through your knees on your inhale, and downward dog on your exhale. This is our last downward dog for now, but really enjoy. Do the adjustments you need to do. Take another deep breath here. And on your inhale, bring your left leg forward. Exhale, stay. Right hand on the mat, twist to the left arm up. Exhale. Full breath here. Inhale. And bring your hand down. Right knee down. Torso up, arms above your head. Exhale. Stay here for a full breath. So fingertips pointing up, palms facing towards each other. Take a deep inhale, lengthen a little bit more if you can. And bring your hands down. Right leg forward, up. And fold. Press your feet to the mat, bend your knees, and with a straight back, come all the way up. Palms together, palms to the heart. Good. We'll do just 2 standing poses, 3, but they are all aiming to relax, especially the mind. So if you have blocks, you can have them, or you can have a chair or a stool. So I'll take this one, especially if you know that forward bending is a bit challenging for you, because what you're trying to do today is to stretch but relax. So seek to use props to make poses more comfortable. So come to the top of your mat and bring your right leg back, not very far away. So both feet are well grounded on the mat and both feet are pointing forward. Make sure that your hips are pointing forward too. We're going to do pyramid pose. So inhale, open your chest, and on your exhale, start folding forward with a straight back, and you can bring your hands to a couple of blocks on each side of your leg, or to a stool or a chair. This one is a bit too high for me, but I can adjust. What you want to do is to keep your chest lifted to begin with, so it's a bit of an active pose. Press your front foot to the mat and engage a little bit your left thigh. And imagine that you point your right hip a little bit forward to help you square your hips. You can look down towards the mat to keep your head, neck, and spine in line. And the most important, deep breaths here. So if you don't have a chair or blocks, you can of course have your hands on your shin. So the floor is not the goal. The goal is that you feel the stretch on the back of your left leg and that you're comfortable in the pose, that you can breathe. Take one deep inhale here, and on your exhale, allow your back to round a bit and let your head hang. So if you have a chair, you can put your forearms on the chair and put your forehead on your arms. If you have blocks, you can just keep your hands on the block, bend your elbows, and let your head hang. Breathe. Two more full breaths. And on your inhale, come halfway up. Bend your front knee And bring your torso all the way up. Now turn to the side of your mat and open your stance a little bit more. So we'll do Prasarita Padottanasana before we do the next leg. So your toes are pointing inwards. Press both feet well on the mat. Round your feet. Engage your legs a little bit. Open your chest. Inhale. And on your exhale, halfway forward. So again, if you have blocks, you can use them. If you want to use a stool or a chair, that's too. Again, to feel that you're comfortable in the pose. First, a bit active. So your chest is pointing forward. Look down toward the floor. Engage a little bit your thigh muscles and bring the weight of your body a little bit forward. You probably, hopefully, feel the pose in the back of your thighs and the inside of your thighs. If you don't feel anything, that's okay. You're still stretching, so don't push it. And again, find a soothing rhythm of your breath. Try to relax your face. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable. Allow your body to get used to the pose, used to the sensation, and the breath to flow. One more full breath here. And bring your hands between your legs. You can bring your block if you want to, and start bending your elbows backwards and let your torso hang here. So wherever is your pose. If you have a chair and you want to rest your forehead on the seat of the chair, you can do that, or build a tower for your forehead. If you're more flexible and you can fold all the way, do so. Make the pose your pose. Deep breath, long, full exhale. Two more full breaths here. Use your exhale. And on your inhale, come halfway up, up. Exhale, hands to your waist. Bend your knees and bring your torso up. And bring your legs together. Come to the top of your mat. And do the other leg. So either blocks or chair. Bring your left leg back. And spend just some seconds to ground your feet. Square your hips. Open your chest. Inhale. And with a straight back, fold forward. Hands to your blocks or the chair. Look down towards the mat and stay here. So press your right big toe on the mat, engage a little bit your right thigh. Push a little bit your right sitting bone back and your left hip slightly forward. Breathe. So sometimes there are too many cues in yoga, but just see what they mean for you. Like, be a bit curious and see what happens if I do what I think I'm being asked to do. And if it doesn't make sense to your body, then don't do it. These are small adjustments that can help you feel the pose slightly differently. Two more full breaths here. Try to relax your jaw and your forehead. And on your next exhale, just allow your torso to fold forward, so round a little bit your back, let your head hang, and use whatever props you used on the other side. So a chair is very nice because then you can rest your arms and your head on your arms. Or you can just use your blocks to let your head hang. So keep your attention on your legs. Here are the base of your pose course and your breath. One more full breath. And on your next inhale, come halfway up, up. Hands to your waist. Bend your right knee and come all the way up. And your legs meet in the front. Good. Last standing pose. Feet hip width apart. And again, have a chair or a couple of blocks in front of you. Uttanasana. So inhale, chest up. Exhale, bend a bit your knees and fold forward. Hands to your block or your chair. Take a deep inhale here. Push your bum backwards. Engage a little bit your thigh muscles. And allow your torso to just hang here. So adjust the height of your blocks. Let your head hang. You can, if you want to, move your head a bit from side to side. Imagine that you're trying to point towards the floor with the crown of your head. Deep breath. So your legs are a little bit engaged, so you need to engage a bit your thigh muscles and point your sitting bones up. Bring the weight of your body slightly forward. Finish your exhale here. And on your next inhale, keep your lower body steady, but just move your arms and torso towards the right side. There where you feel a bit of a stretch on the left side of your body. And stay there. So don't push it, just a little bit. Bring your blocks or your chair. And again, try to find the ease in the pose. Usually the breath helps you. And on your next inhale, go to the left side. So bring your blocks, your chair, and find the right place, and just let your head. Engaging a bit your legs, keep grounding your feet. Lower belly slightly tucked in to protect your lower back. One more full breath. And slowly come back to center again. Bend your knees a little bit more, fingertips to the mat, and open your stance as wide as the mat, toes pointing out, and come into a squat. So press your upper arms towards your knees and your knees towards your upper arms, palms together, thumbs to the heart. If you don't feel, if it's uncomfortable for your knees, you can grab your blocks or as cushion and you can sit on the blocks, maybe not two, maybe one, and have your feet a little bit further away from you and do more or less the same. You sit tall on your sitting bones and you just press. You have more or less the same effect on your hips, not on the ankles, but that's okay. So you can be here. If you choose to sit, just make sure that you're sitting tall on your sitting bones. So try to keep your back straight. If you're in a squat, just enjoy. The tailbone pointing down, the crown of your head pointing up. And again, use your breath to try to find the ease in the pose. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable. A couple of full breaths here. A couple of two full breaths here. Use your exhale. Bring your hands in front of you and slowly lift your hips up again. Forward bend, hands to the mat and go into downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here. And then the next inhale, bring your right knee forward and bring your leg to the mat. So bring your back leg further back, further back, further back until you manage to have both hips down. If this is very challenging, if your right root is flying in the air, you can take a block under it here. If it's uncomfortable for your knee, you can point your knee a bit more towards the right corner of your mat. And if it's still very challenging, this is a very good alternative. It's not exactly the same, but it's safe for the knee. So just listen to your body. Otherwise, here, try to lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders away from your ears. And again, find the ease in the pose. And on your next exhale, slowly fold forward where you feel it's appropriate for you. So it can be your elbows, it can be on a block, or it can be all the way down on the floor, forehead on the floor. So this can be a challenging pose, and it's okay to feel that you're stretching and that it can be slightly uncomfortable but never painful. So if you experience pain, please do the alternative. Otherwise, try to relax. Again, close your eyes if it's okay for you. And use your breath. Two more full breath. And slowly come up, hands to the mat. Tuck your left toes. And carefully bring your right leg back again, downward dog. If you feel like paying a visit to child's pose, you can do that. And on your next inhale, bring your left leg forward. We do the same on the left side. So to help you bring your hips down, you can bring your right leg further back. So you tuck your toes and just bring it back. Try to square your hips. If you need something under your left side of your bum, do that. Open your chest and stay here. Maybe one side is more challenging than the other, and then you can do the alternative, which is here. Just make sure you lift your chest a little bit, flex your toes, and breathe. If you're in the full pose, take a couple of more breaths here. Relax your shoulders on your face. And on your next exhale, fold forward. So again, find whatever version of the pose that is pleasant for you. And close your eyes. And slow down your breath. If you manage to slow down your mind a little bit too. Start to relax your jaw and your forehead. One more full breath. Bring your torso up. Bring your hands to the mat. Tuck your toes, the right toes, and bring your left leg back again. Downward dog. Last one, very last one. So enjoy. And bring your knees down and come and sit on your mat. Good. So extend your legs in front of you. Sit tall on your sitting bones. You can sit on a cushion or a folded blanket if you want to. Bend your right knee and bring your right foot outside your left knee. And bring your left foot outside your right bum. Sit tall on your sitting bones. Left hand outside your right knee. Right arm up. Right palm faces back. Fingertips behind you. Inhale. And twist to the right. So if you don't feel like having this pretzel, you can keep your left leg extended and twist here, whatever feels comfortable. Just think that you're twisting from your belly. So use your belly to twist and not force from your arms. Open your chest, relax your face. And you can turn your head a little bit more if you want to towards the right to look beyond your right shoulder. Deep breath. 2 more full breaths here. And slowly come back to center and change sides. So you can extend again your legs. Then your left leg, bring your left foot to the outside of your right knee. And your right foot to the outside of your left thumb. Sit tall on your sitting bones. Right hand to the outside of your left knee. Left arm up. Left palm faces back. Fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist. Breathe. You can turn your head to look beyond your left shoulder if you want to. So if you experience any pain on your neck, you can turn your head forward. 2 more full breaths. And come back to center. Sit with your legs crossed, however it's comfortable for you. Just make sure you have a little space sideways. Sit tall on your sitting bones. Bring your arms to the side, palms facing up, and start pointing your fingers to each side. And start lifting your arms up as if you have something super heavy on your hands. So kind of stretching your arms and lifting your arms at the same time. So don't be in a rush. Open your chest and keep lifting. So keep breathing. Lower belly slightly tucked in. Keep pointing your fingers out. And bring your hands up, arms up. And a little bit more. So maybe, hopefully, you feel this on your back. Keep opening your chest. And all the way up, palms meet over your head and point your fingertips up. So ground your sitting bones, ground your legs, but keep lifting up your arms. Take a couple of full breaths here. This is an empowering pose, mountain pose. It's supposed to give you self-confidence. So you can try next time you're feeling a bit low. And slowly bring your arms down. Open your right leg to the side. So your toes are pointing up, your heel is pressing gently down. Left heel to your right, to the inside of your right thigh. Sit tall on your sitting bones. Inhale, and on your exhale, start walking your hands forward. Keep pointing your chest forward until you feel that, okay, this is enough. Usually feel it on the inside of your thigh and maybe on your lower back, that you don't start rounding your lower back. And just breathe. Again, you can close your eyes if you want to. Sometimes in this kind of poses, after some breaths, you feel that you can go a little bit deeper sometimes. So if you feel like it, you can bring your elbows to the mat. If you're good where you are, stay where you are. And you can just let your head hang down a little bit, your upper back if you want to. And your next inhale, come up. Again, sit tall up on your sitting bones. Bring your right hand to your right side. And start sliding it towards your foot. At the same time as you open your chest and start bending towards the right. So you bring your left arm above your head. You don't need to go very far. Just try to create space at the same time as you feel how you stretch the left side of your body, upper body. And you can let your head hang a little bit, look up. And if you want to, you can close your eyes here too. Try to relax your jaw and your forehead. And again, use your breath to find the ease in the pose. One more full breath here. Slowly come up and change sides. So bring your left leg out to the side, toes pointing up, heel pressing gently down. Inside of your the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. And when you're ready, walk your hands forward with a straight back first. So I like to bring my elbows to my knees, but not really the knee, like to the inside of the knee, and press a little bit. And I feel that that helps me enhance a bit the stretch on the left leg. If that makes any sense to you, you can try. Again, if you feel like closing your eyes, close your eyes. Use your breath. Try not to resist your body, just feel, stretch. Relax your jaw, relax your forehead. And if you feel like going a little bit deeper, you can bring your elbows down or stay where you are, and you can let hang your head for a couple of breaths more. And slowly come up. Sit tall on your sitting bones. Left hand on your left thigh. Start sliding it towards your foot. Open your chest and bend to the left. Right arm above your head. You can look up and close your eyes. Turn your head up or your face up and close your eyes. So feel how you round both sitting bones at the same time as you create space on the right side of your torso. Breathe. 2 more full breaths. And slowly come up. Last pose. Bring the sole of your foot together and your feet a little bit apart, away from you. So it's a bit of an open butterfly pose. Just let your knees hang to wherever they fall. Sit tall up on your sitting bones. Inhale. And on your exhale, bring your chest forward. And when you feel that, okay, that's it, let your head hang around your spine and stay here. Two more full breaths. And slowly come up and lie down on your back for Shavasana. So if you feel like having a variation today, you can have a chair and put your legs on the chair. That's very nice for the lower back. You just bring your calves. This one is too tall for me. But imagine that it's perfect. And bring your bum closer to the chair so you may have the right angle between your two legs. And roll your shoulders out, arms alongside your torso, palms facing up. If you don't have a chair, you can just find the comfortable version of Shavasana for you. So if you're lying flat on the floor, remember that if you separate your legs a bit wider than the mat and let your feet hang, that allows your lower body to relax a little bit more. And the same with the arms, if the palms face up and they're a little bit away from your torso, that allows your upper back to relax and your chest to open. And we'll take some deep breaths here. So deep in, breathing in through your nose and sigh your breath out through your mouth. And again, breathe in through your nose and sigh through your mouth. And just continue like that. Breathing in through your nose and exhaling completely through your mouth until you feel that you can just go back to your regular breath. So allow your breath to guide you. Allow your body to guide you. Relax your face, your neck, your shoulders. Feel the weight of your head on the back of your head. And you notice the parts of your body that are in contact with the floor or the mat. And then bring your attention to the front of your body and feel how it is supported by the back of your body, and see if you manage to relax a little bit more. Allow yourself to sink down towards the mat. No effort needed. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, just for some more minutes. So we have periods where we have a lot to do. Seems like sometimes the universe sends at us longer and longer to-do lists. And the more we do, the more we have to do. And it can feel overwhelming. And it's in those periods where it's super important to allow yourself to take a break. Even though you feel like you cannot take a break, push yourself. Just 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And sit and do nothing. Maybe the only thing you can do is take some deep breaths. And it's when we stop running around that we notice that certain things don't need to be done today. Certain things maybe don't need to be done, and that's okay. When you feel that your list is starting to get longer and longer, stop and see what you can erase. I have this suspicion that doing attracts doing, and relaxing attracts relaxing. So maybe you can bring that with yourself, with you the next few days, and experiment. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. And if you want to, you can wiggle your toes and your fingers. Make circles with your wrists and your ankles. You can roll your head from side to side. If you feel like it, you can stretch your arms over your head and your feet away from you, one at a time or both at the same time. And when you're ready, you can roll towards one side and stay there for some breaths. And slowly push yourself up to seated. Keep your eyes closed if that's okay. Move slowly. Try to keep the calmness that you have achieved throughout the practice. Bring your palms together and thumbs to your chest. Take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. And namaste.